Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 11th episode of Sakura Trick. I'm just kidding, this is actually Hanasaku Iroha. And last episode we had Hana get a little bit sick. She refused to stay in bed though, was the biggest problem. But the place didn't burn down or get destroyed in her absence, so it's okay, just stay in bed. It'll be fine. So that was last episode. Hopefully she's feeling better by the time this one begins. And let's find out. 3, 2, 1, play. I wish I could do a blind reaction to Sakura Trick. Would have been amazing. Like, I could probably do an adequate semi-blind reaction to it, but wouldn't be the same. And we're back into it. Birds. What, a package or no? What are we looking at? Okay, I see what we're doing here. If I imagine that's a special kind of book, the scene becomes a lot more enjoyable. That would hurt. The hater comments are the worst. Oh. A lot of low scores in there, actually. I can see 2 stars, 1.5 stars. Uh, oh. Oh, that's a lot worse. Well, damn. Well, like I said, it does seem to be a bit harsh. Because I think all I saw were low scores. It's definitely retro. Rude. Yeah, I'm sure this place is great. Just basically the criticism is the place is old because so I don't like it. Basically what the criticism boils down to. It's too old and old-fashioned for me. But that's what you sign up for with this place, like it's just kind of a stupid criticism. It always bugs me a little bit when people complain about something that's clearly not meant to appeal to them, and yet they try to experience it anyway, and then, as you would expect, they don't like it, and then complain. That kind of thing always bothers me a little bit. It's like if I was to do a review of a yaoi anime, of course I give it a low score because it's not my thing. Yeah, so, about to say, I'm pretty sure all I saw were low scores. Well, it shouldn't be, because I know RN is just amazing. Trying to spy. Shoo, shoo, you're in the way. I can't hear. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I gotcha. You are just... oh, that's a face. That's some straight up hope your own behavior right there. Well, maybe not, but she's been a bit inconsiderate. You do that. Right. Good thing we cleared that up. Did you just not realize that? It's always been a bit of a... what was I gonna say? Yeah. Yeah, that would look a little bit... Yeah, I mean, arguing with someone over a score usually doesn't end well. She's definitely got attached to this place over the past 10 episodes or so. Well, you don't have to accept it, but, you know, just don't embarrass her. Don't embarrass your grandmother. Declares a war. Okay, what's it say? The culprits. Oh no, that could be taken as a threat. That glare he just gets. I apologize for Hana, whatever she did. Oh, we're getting phone calls. That's good, right? Oh, well, that's not good at all. Never mind, I was wrong. I guess that's the power of reviews. A bad review. Like, well, I thought this place would be nice to go to, but this paper from some, person tells me otherwise, so I guess I gotta cancel, so, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess I'll find a better place that this person says is good, so, yeah. Oh, boy. Could you, like, get off me, random old dude? Nakuchi. Of course, the guy's always not really asleep, he just wants to lean up against a high school girl. I know. Do you? Well, just tell me who to yell at. uh. Oh, Hana, you are something. This girl's kind of amazing. I'm just gonna say it. Don't know why she doesn't have friends. Oh, evil incarnate. So, oh, really? Are we seriously going here? That was a nice hug. Well, some guy in the train felt that warm not too long ago. So is she really the one that wrote that article? Because that's pretty messed up. I mean, it's been a while since we had these two together. And now we're very aware of what a terrible person she is. Mad at you. Yeah, what's wrong with you? That's the important question here. What a cop-out response. Well, that's very much not okay. That's just so many levels of not okay. Yeah, she's always like this. But Hana's grown a lot since the beginning of the show, so. But take it out on the bear. I do like seeing her lay into her mother like this, though. Yeah, but that's the problem. You need to just let her have it more often. Well, now I'm just getting sad. Yeah, that is just, when you put it all together like that, that just sounds really screwed up. Well, get a better job. I just have a lot of difficulty having very much respect for you. That should be fun. We set the bar pretty low here. Just cooperate. Yeah, she doesn't give up on things. Like, she really doesn't. You're gonna give in eventually. No one's a match for her stubbornness. Angry drawing. But things change now. I've gained experience through the Kisuien. Hey, Kane 38. Yeah, maybe you should. But yeah, you two are apparently never meant to meet up again, so can't have that. Hardly read the phone when it's shaking like that. That's what she said. And Hana's down there. Okay, yeah, we we are determined. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, she'll get hungry and go eventually. No, she. If anyone knows her, it should be you. She ain't giving up. It'd be great if she could somehow manage to get them to reverse that, but. uh. uh. It's a sad face, but it's also just great. Yeah, that'd be pretty embarrassing, but I guess we can take it. Hey, I'm at work right now. Work? Are you still with that delivery company? It has been a while. That's like beginning of show stuff. And we're like halfway through now, about Ikebukuro. Not sure how I feel about Muzakashi being translated as tricky, but how am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to do? I'm just the person. Hey, a little flirting's fine. Just oh. Wow, way to not make a scene, Hana. You just have to make a scene everywhere you go. Yeah, just the sign is not gonna hide your identity. It's definitely not gonna hide your identity. Don't mind me, just breaking everything. Oh, penguins. Oh, touching. Uh, might be too late to accept that confession. Well, rain's not gonna help the sign. Krusty Krab, unfair. Long time coming. I mean, if the mother's half as stubborn as his daughter, it may be a long fight. I'll take it. Uh, oh, Ko. Yo, can you help keep my sign dry? What does this shirt say? Have CO? I'm not sure I want to know what the rest of that says. These are safe from the rain now. Yeah, you know, or evil reviewers. It's fine. I don't think mad would be his emotion. You know, asking these questions in your head isn't gonna help anything. But that's a big question. That's the important one. Just small child over there. Hopefully she doesn't drop that. To argue with your mother, I don't know. Well, they got my beverage. What? You got a problem with our drink? What? You got a problem with that? If it's what she likes, that's fine. The fizz is too strong, huh? 2 months. And we haven't gone a while. Glad that girl finally met up with whoever she's waiting for there. Okay, we're finally starting to get to the important bit. That doesn't tell me much. Like, are you banging or what? Like, well, but more waiting. Yeah, Hana, glass houses and all that. Yeah, you never really gave him an answer. At least you realize that. Okay, but you don't need a litter. Oh, dude, we're more littering. I just tell you guys. Yeah, he's the one with the job, you know. Well, I guess they both have jobs, but his job's closer, you know, that matters, right? Well, sure you've seen the rest of him as well. Well, not all of him, but most of him. Maybe the rest of him at some point. Depending on how things go. Oh, okay, that's, yeah. Let's not run into traffic if we can avoid it. So, can we go back to fighting with the mother now? I think we're just about to break her. Don't honk at me, random person. Yeah, Rain does that. I'm not gonna do that. Well, it's better than catching whatever you have. I'm sure you have. Oh no. It's just not her day. It's just been an awful day for her. And you know, you just got out over a sickness. Really shouldn't be doing all this. Uh, leave me alone. You're gonna fall at this rate. Oh, that voice sounded familiar. Oh, ow. Just right into that pole. Didn't expect to see them here. That's a good question. What is she even trying to do anymore? Huh. It doesn't matter, just embrace her. You guys can get drenched together. Been a long day. A rough day, a long day. One day, fade and disappear. Definitely was an eventful episode. A lot started to get moving. Sort of like a date. It either is or it's not. Okay, that was the 11th episode of Hanasaku Iroha. And one of the big conflicts of this episode was there were some kind of bad reviews of some of these ends, like not just exclusive to our main one. Like, let me go to the scene where they look at the magazine. Onsen, a complete guide to popular Japanese inns. That, you know, we never actually went to. It just shows the main sheet to look at. It just because this scene would have become a lot funnier if you imagined it as being a lewd magazine. Yeah, and then we take a good look at it. Like, yeah, like you can see, the first one on the list, 2-star, then It looks like 2.5. It could be 3, but it looks like only half of the stars filled in, so for those, I'm just going to assume that's a half. The top is 2 stars, then 2.5. Then it looks like 1.5, and another 1.5. Then maybe a 3 over there, and like a 2, and then I think a 2.5. Like, none of these are good scores. Like, they're all pretty bad. Oh yeah, she's like, full marks, yay! But, you know, that wasn't full marks. But it's not 5 out of 5. It was 5 out of 10. Which is weird, because the other ones look like they're out of 5, right? So why would that one be different? That confused me a little bit. But yeah. Basically, there's a bunch of complaints, and it sounds like she didn't even go there, so kind of a just it's just so bad, all of that. Just so much not okayness all around. But it seems like it was all overall big conspiracy because they wanted to, you know, someone doesn't want these ends to even be around anymore. You know, the kind of competition. Like, where exactly did they talk about that? Might have been at the meeting. I'm gonna try to find that. Make sure I put this all together in my head. Because this is the meeting. He says every inn in the Yunosagi Hot Springs area received an extremely low score. Wow, you actually get a much bigger view of it here. And yeah, those are totally half stars. It's much more clear here. So, yeah, just all low scores all around. Little picture in the corner. Oh my god, I didn't catch that before. Extremely grave situation. When a project of this scale is in construction not far from the... Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So basically, yeah, there's something being constructed that I guess they don't want those ends, they got those scores to compete with, I guess is what we're trying to get at here. So it was all just kind of a big conspiracy to give them low scores to lower their business and kind of just, you know, get them out of the way. It's what it seems like from putting all the pieces together. So that's basically what this all boils down to. And Hana's mother is just kind of a cog in that machine for the most part. But it doesn't make what she's doing okay, though. It's still a very scummy job, you know, and it makes sense because she's kind of a loose morals person, so can't really be too shocked about any of that, I guess. Like, she's just, I really don't have much respect for her at all. Like, the only thing that I've seen of her that she's done that worthy of any respect is, you know, giving Hana a roof over her head and food, you know, the basic level of parenthood, you know, but nothing much beyond that. But I guess that's at least something. But other than that, she's just... no, I don't like her. She's just horrible to deal with. And you gotta love Hana's new word, Bonboro. Like, apparently she made up this episode. So, I didn't have time to read this note here, but I think it's supposed to explain what Bonboro means. Let's see. Make a wish at the Bonbori Festival. Decide what I can do to make it come true. I guess that's connected to the Bonboru word, but I don't know. Because Bonboru, it sounds like a verb, you know, because it ends in ru, but I don't know. And then Hana goes to some company. I don't know if we got what it was called. But she went there. And she just kind of gives the guy a stern look. He's like, well, you know, that article, it was written by the editing company. It's not our fault, you know, don't yell at us. But just the look on Hana's face and everything, just what makes the scene great. Like, we had nothing to do with it. Like, just like, don't yell at me, you random small girl. You're scaring me. But yeah, Hana just not accepting any of that. Everybody else just looking, you know, a little bit, kind of feeling bad for the guy. So the mass media is just as evil as everyone says. Yeah, you really nailed it on the head there. And then she just really just gets up in the guy's face. Just, poor guy just doing his job, and suddenly this random crazy girl shows up and yells at him. Yeah, it's horrible. But, you know, she got her answer. She got an answer. And that's what led her to Mother. So, good excuse to have her give her more screen time, I guess. But Not under the best circumstances. But yeah, she clearly did not feel remotely remorseful about this. She just had the excuse, well, it was just all part of the job, so that makes everything okay. That's totally how it works, Hana. This is the same job, they bought you food and stuff, so that makes it okay. That's basically her perspective. So, clearly not even remotely showing any remorse about what her actions have caused, despite, that being like a family, part of her family establishment. And she wouldn't even agree to the very low bar terms that Hana was trying to put out there. Like, she still wouldn't agree to that, which, made it even worse. That she's not even willing to go that far. So, I don't know. I don't know if we'll actually resolve any of this, but it'd be nice if we could get some sort of retraction, but I don't know, that's kind of a lot to ask, I guess. But yeah, we saw a little bit of Hana crying this episode, and it was rough to watch, pretty much all of that, because she's a good girl, just trying to make things right, She sees an injustice in the world that's affecting her, the establishment she cares about, and she's trying to do what she can to make it right, and it's just, the rest of the world's a big thing, you as one person can't really do a lot, and, just kind of, it's rough, it's a rough situation, I feel very bad for her. But although it was hilarious, just how her going into full protesting mode was great. Just sitting there with all those signs and people staring at her and giggling, and she clearly feeling embarrassed, but still doing it through all that. It's pretty admirable to be able to do that. I sure couldn't do that. With my social anxiety and everything, I know I couldn't handle that. I could not handle that. So, I admire how far she can go, for things she believes in. That's pretty great. I feel bad for her, but some of those faces she made were just so cute and amazing. But just mixed feelings, I guess. And we had some ghost stuff sprinkled throughout. Not as much to say about that, but she just now kind of sees his updated life, and there's kind of a new girl in it, and things haven't fully progressed with that, but they're definitely in the way. Well, not in the way. They're on the way, like they're progressing. And if she wants to get anywhere with Ko and romantically, she kind of needs to do something about that soon, because he won't wait for you forever. And she didn't, give any real response. She just kind of ran away again. Almost got picked up by a couple of random people that I'm guessing are not good people. She mixes Coke with tea as some kind of heathen. Because, I guess the carbonation or fizz or whatever she called it is too much for her. There's definitely a lewd comment I wanted to make about that, but this is a family-friendly website, so I can't do such a thing. But yeah, that's basically the episode. Just ended off with Toru and Minko showing up at the end. Luckily, they're in Tokyo because there's not a lot of people we know around here that could help her, and that she wouldn't just run away from or yell at. So it's good. It's good that they showed up. So maybe they can help somehow. At the very least, they'll get her out of the rain, I guess. But it'd be nice if they could help somehow with the plot, like her goals. And yeah, I've definitely talked more in this one than I usually do. I have no way of knowing how long the recording goes, really. But I assume it's probably more than usual. So I'm just going to end it off here. It was a good episode. Frustrating stuff happens, and I don't know, hopefully things work out. Various things. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.